Good evening, guys. Welcome back. We are back again to your favorite talk show, Talk the Talk, on Waiting Day Radio, your number one Afro-Urban hit station. Join us every Fridays, 7 p.m. We're here live every Fridays. I hope you guys have had fun so far. How's your week been? How's things been? Hope you guys are expectant. Hope your week has been productive. For me, my week has been awesome. It's been great. It's been amazing. This time around, at least we can see the lights down the tunnel. We are expecting the lockdown to be lifted. So hopefully, everything will come back to normal so that we don't continue in this new normal. No, we're not used to this, but well, God has seen us through. We're alive, we're healthy, and we're here to talk about real truths with real people talking about real issues. Last week we had a fantastic time on Talk the Talk. Tonight, I'm just by myself tonight, Mr. Serim. This night we're going to talk about something impactful. And we have a very, very interesting topic. It's titled, What do you define by success? What do you define by success? What is success to you? What do you understand by the word success? Or how do you see someone that is successful? What would you say, oh, this person is successful? So what do you define by success? For me, tonight I define success to me as an achievement of a desired vision and a planned goal. A desired vision and a planned goal. So if you desire something so much, if you're so passionate about something, if you've desired this for so long that you know that this is the only thing holding you, then you must have to do it with so much passion. So it's a vision that you've actually thought about, a vision that you feel this is what you want to do. And then you have a plan for it, a plan towards it. So it has a plan goal. So that is when these two things have joined together and infused together and you achieve these two things, then someone can say you are successful. That is the definition for success. That is my own definition of being successful. But being successful in a way that you impact, that's your vision. You impact those planned goals, those goals that you achieved, you impact them to someone else. You pass it over, you pass on the baton to someone else. Then you know that you have actually been a success. So tonight we're going to be going through a few questions, some personal, some obviously that people have actually sent through to us regarding this topic, and some you can actually as well put down in your comment section. So please don't forget to type in your comments. We receive your comments every day. Thank you so much for being there for us on Talk the Talk. We're going to respond to you as well. We'll actually bring out those comments and discuss them. And this is one of them tonight. So number one, the first question I have tonight to tackle is, how do you know if someone is successful? That's a big one. How do you know if someone is successful? If someone was to pass by or if someone was to come across your way, how would you know if they're successful? What would you define them by? What are the standards? What are the things that you look up or you look into to say, is this person successful? Have they actually achieved what they say they're going to do? How are they successful? So these are the questions we need to start thinking about. These are the things that we need to start asking ourselves. And the first thing you have to know by how to know this is by how they can adapt to change. How can they adapt to change? How have they adapted to change? That is number one. So what exactly, when they see change, what can they do? How do they change in that sense? Are they able to adapt to that situation they are faced? Are they able to run away from it? Or are they going to say, you know what, I'm going to stand in there and see it to the end? How do they adapt to change? This is very, very important, my people. It is very important to, let me say, when you see something, you run like one express machine. You have to be able to stand How can you show that definitely you're successful? When people see that this guy has been through a lot, there are many crossroads, there are many issues that will come through, but it's how you have stand through the test of time and adapt to that change. Number two, how someone can know that you're successful. It's not just only money, it's not just only your fame, it's not whether you're healthy. Number two is you are not one to complain. If you're not one to complain, many people are very, very used to obviously complaining. You don't want to complain. Imagine if you have one little issue or has something that obviously is draining you or giving you problems, you start complaining about it. If you have things that a task before you, you have a project before you that's very difficult for you to actually achieve, you start to complain. If you have a goal set ahead of you, you start to complain. How are you going to achieve this goal? What are you going to do regarding this goal? Then you're not successful to me. You're not one that can be seen as a successful person. You should not complain, because complaining only drains you. It drains the mind. It drains your source. It drains what you want to give out. So stop complaining. Once you don't complain, then you know indeed you are a successful person. You're someone that can be seen as successful. That's how we know people that are successful. They don't complain. They don't complain at all. They go on with what is set ahead of them. They go on with that their vision. They go on with that planned goal. They go on with anything that they feel they have to achieve. Number three, you spend your time productively. Spending your time productively. What do you do with your time? My people say, there's this song that goes, say, time na money, oh, time na money. Use your time well. Money no they come from heaven. Do better thing, money to come. I'll stop there. So, use your time well. Be productive. Because they say time is money. When we spend much of your time is how successful you will become. That's how we can know that, okay, you're a successful person. You are useful with your time. Set times, set targets. We know that, okay, if you keep to this time, if you say your 8 o'clock is your 8 o'clock, your 2 p.m. is your 2 p.m. You have meetings, you fulfill, you come on time. You have business meetings, you are there. Anything that pertains time, you are always there. And also you use your time well to do productive things. Use your time well to plan your business. Use your time well to help others. Justify your time. You must be productive. Don't waste your time on televisions. Don't waste your time on social media. Don't waste your time on your phone. Yes, social media, it helps sometimes in our businesses, but don't waste so much of your time on there. Number 4, when you are self-motivated, that's how we can know that you're someone that has attained success or is successful. When you're self-motivated, you are always constantly taking action to something. You are the one starting off an initiative. Self-motivation is very important. And this is one thing most people lack. But that's how we know if you're successful or not. You are self-motivated. You don't wait for people. You take the bull by the horn. You move, you run with things. You know your target, you know your aim, you know where you're looking at, you know your focus, and you go with it. You run for that. You start up that initiative, you take action. You don't wait for anyone. That's how we know you're successful. That's how we can tell that this person has actually attained success. Because we know that you use your time wisely. We know that you don't complain. We know that you can adapt to change. And we know that you're self-motivated. And the 5th one, but the last one I'll just give for tonight. You are willing to help others. That is very crucial. What are you willing to do for others? How are you able to pass on that knowledge that you have to the other generation, to the next man? As one favorite author said, he says, The difference from one man to another is what one knows that the other does not know. And that is information. That's what makes one man different from another. It's what you know today that the other person does not know. That's what makes you successful. That's what makes you unique. That's what makes you different. So when you are able to help others to gain this knowledge, you're able to impact in those lives, then you are successful. Then you have achieved. Then you have actually done that which you want to do. You actually fulfilled your goal. You fulfilled your vision. You fulfilled your desired vision. You fulfilled your ambition. That's how we know that you're successful. So how do you handle success? How do you handle success? After getting this success, how do you handle it? How do you look and say, okay, you know what? I've gotten this now. I'll be successful. How can you handle that success? How can you maintain it? You can handle it by believing that you deserve to be successful. Believe that you deserve the best. Believe in yourself. The more you believe in you, the more you begin to do more. The more you begin to evolve. The time you begin to spread your tentacles, you spread them everywhere. 1 minute you're in Europe, 1 minute you're in Japan, 1 minute you're in Asia, 1 minute you're in Africa. You begin to spread because you believe. You spread like bread. Butter on bread, you spread everywhere. Everywhere. You spread. That is how you can handle success. Number 2, do not undervalue yourself. Don't sell yourself cheap. Don't look down on yourself. Don't look down on yourself at all. Don't undervalue. No matter how small, whatever you have gained, whatever you feel you know, value that thing you know. You don't know how many people don't know what you know. Value yourself. Not everywhere they blow trumpet. You don't know. Then they will see front. Every party, you are there. Every meeting point, you will be there. That's how they'll now know that, oh, this person is always, oh well, we know this face. Always, we know him. That's what they will say. Do not undervalue yourself. Value yourself. It's very, very important. Value yourself. Most important people, they don't go everywhere. Value what you know. You might think it's basic. You might think it's little. There are many people dying to know what you know. There are many people dying to actually even be half of what you are. They look up to you, but you don't know. So do not undervalue yourself. Come out of that shell. Come out. Come out of that shell. Come out of that little place that you feel is home, that you feel is a comfort zone. Come out. Number 3, celebrate your success. This is very, very crucial. Celebrate your success. No matter how little, whatever you have achieved in life, always celebrate it. Because every according to Tesco, it says every penny counts. Every counts. Every penny, my people, counts. So always celebrate your success. You don't have to have too much. You don't have to have much. You don't even have to be Dangote. Cause my papa no be Dangote. Oh, Adeleke. But we go there okay. Oh. We are okay. Do not look down on those humble beginnings, those achievements. Celebrate success. Celebrate your success. If you've done well, give yourself a pat on the back and say, yes, I have done well. It's very important. It helps. And the last on this, always reward those who have helped you. This is key. Very, very crucial. On your way to success, you had people that helped you become successful. We ride on the shoulders of many that have gone before us. And that's very important. That's key. Many have helped us climb to attain that success. There's a stairway that we climb to get to that place. Do not forget them. Reward them. Check upon them. Appreciate them. Show them love. Make them feel important. Because you never know. That place you think you are, you might come down again to start afresh again, and you might meet them again. Or you might meet them in a different path, in a different way. Always reward them. Always reward them. Before we go on a short break, I would like to just touch upon something very, very crucial. One of the factors that helped me during my career to be successful in my career was patience. I was very, very patient. Very patient in everything I did. I was patient, but also I was pragmatic. Patience and being pragmatic. Because patience will allow you to calculate. We're able to see the things that others do not see. Patience to deal with people that you want to transfer knowledge to, or people that are looking up to you. It takes a lot of patience to teach. It takes a lot of patience to learn. If you're not patient enough, you won't get it. You won't understand. You won't know where you start from. You won't know how you've ended. So it's very, very crucial that you be patient, but also be pragmatic. Patience doesn't mean you have to be relaxed. You don't understand. You just don't do anything. No. Be patient enough, but be pragmatic like a lion. So I was patient throughout. It helped me. And secondly, I also counted on my strengths. I worked on my strengths. I picked out what was my strength. What was it that I enjoyed doing so much? What was it that whenever I do that, people loved it, loved that part of me? I worked on my strength. And working on my strength ensured that I was pragmatic. I was quick on some areas. But we're going to discuss other things as well in the next segment. Ladies and gentlemen, feel free, stay tuned with us, drop your comments, feel free to drop your comments. We're going to go on a short break and I will see you, and I'll come back and see you. Have a good night.